Welcome to my little corner of the world. This is the front of my house where I have flowers. I've got some potted plants. Here are some geraniums and some other type. This is my begonia that's really done well this year. The wavy petunias are starting to say fall's coming. Here is my ladybug, the declutterbug flower garden. And you see the little ladybug in there. Here's a sign. The seed of joy is a flower of hope. And then we have this little man. He's watching over it. Okay, I'm going to go to the right side of my house. I've got another sign that says, nature is imagination itself. There's SpongeBob wondering, Another flower. I've been scraping the house because I'm going to paint it. Here are all of my impatiens that have done very well. And then this is a combination of some things that might make it that I planted a little bit later in the year. For example, that's Cosmos. Here's my zinnias and my marigolds all along the house. And of course, no gardener can go check without a cup of coffee the gardens. And maybe you even saw some frogs. Now I'm walking down on the east side of my house. Looks like a lot of deadheading is going to be taking place soon. And I'm going to go around my tree. There's Lily Whitepaw. She's always on the lookout. Here, oh, isn't that a pretty sweet pea? Look at that pretty sweet pea. Here's another sweet pea that's so pretty colored. Disregard her barking if you can. It's like she's got to talk to me. So, and then here's my Hoosier tire. And it is because I made perfect attendance at last year racing season for my nephew Jordan Foster. And I asked for a tire and he delivered. Now you look along. So this has really kind of turned out pretty nice all along Lily's fence. And of course Fred, he's laying on the steps. And then I'm going to switch over here quickly. I started taking out digging up the sidewalk last year for the centennial. And so then I saw it all broken up, and what a pretty place to put, a rock, like a rock garden, and moss roses fit perfectly for that. Okay, I'm trying to do this fast. Oh, boy, things are really happening around here. Lily, that's enough barking. Yes, and here are my 4 o'clocks. I've had quite a time with 4 o'clocks. And then they turned out to be yellow. There's some more sweet peas. Oh, and they smell so good. That's chamomile. Of course, these are marigolds. See all the marigolds? I got a dead head yet. This is a climbing bean flower. There's another 4 o'clock. I hope it makes it to bloom before it freezes. And here is a nasturtium. And oh, I think we'll be seeing Fred here in the picture. But here, right around the clothesline, I put red marigolds. They didn't seem to do as well in that spot as I'll show another area. There's Fred Fred, say hi to the camera. Yes, Fred's nice and quiet, aren't ya? Yes. He's definitely a lap dog. Yes, he is. Aren't ya? You're definitely a lap dog. Yes. And you need a haircut. Alright. I'm just going around my house. This garden, I don't know, hasn't done very well. I think there's too much gravel there. And then we're coming around to where I save my water. And I'm going to pause it. This is my compost. And would you believe, look at that little tiny tomato. I know it won't make it, but it's interesting how that was growing. Alright, on the west side of the house is the liatris, if I pronounced it right. I'm just a gardener that just likes to garden. Nobody professional. Here's a bunch of zinnias. This is the area where I saw the hummingbirds. And here is a nasturtium that really took off. And I had to contain it. Here is apple mint that is going to have to be contained. And if you see in the back, there's some flowers there. But this is my kind of garden center there. I'll be taking the garden, my little garden greenhouse in the house. Okay, this is my, oh, and we've got a chicken out. And he better not get on my property. Because if he gets on my property, I've had problems with chickens for 2.5 years. So here is, oh, we've got a monarch butterfly. I wonder if it will stay. If I can find him. There he is in the picture. There he flies away. And I have my garden whimsies. There's a garden whimsy. The bees are definitely ready to get their nectar. Here's another garden whimsy. This is a climbing moonflower. I've got a Gara, that's in memory of a friend of mine. It's really pretty. Then my cousin gave me this flower. It's a gazing flower and it changes colors at night and it's really neat. Here's another whimsy, blanket flowers. This is, it looks like it might bloom again. Bearded tongue is what it's called. And then here's a gang. Right here, my cow and my frog from another cousin of mine. And then this is my little tiki gang. Here's a whimsy. And then the daylilies, they're pretty much done for the season. But the asters will be coming and they will be beautiful purple. Is what they will be. Now this is my latest garden. My newest one that I did this year. That I really like. It was a garden built to deter my neighbor's chickens. But it hasn't really worked too well. And way back in here, hopefully there, is another whimsy that my great-nephew Logan made me. So then, I had to see if I could try it out. And so I made one here, and then here's another one. And then I took a CD. And I don't know if it's flashing. There you go. And this is just a bird. And then here's my latest find is this old radio for a garden thing. And it goes very nicely with my garden whimsy here. So now I'm going to pause. Well, I decided to unpause it so you can see kind of how big my yard is. And now this is my backyard. I put golden glows along the property line. Another way to try to deter the chickens, if possible. These were the orange flowers, and if you notice right there, those are all seeds that I can collect. This is another great find, this bed frame with morning glories. And see, the morning glories are still blooming, and they've really taken over. But it's also, if you look in here with the little leaves, that's a trumpet vine. My mom has a beautiful one in town. These are also climbing moonflowers. I don't know if they'll bloom or not. And of course, these are black-eyed Susans and yarrow, which needs to be deadheaded. But look at how it just took over this bike. I needed something to climb some more of the morning glories. Oh, and there's a hummingbird. Oh, and I wish I knew how to zoom in, but I don't think I can do it. So I'm just going to let you try to see if you can find him. He's up there. He flew around. Now he's... Where is he? Oh, if I knew how to zoom in. Maybe. There he is. Oh, he's getting closer. Can you see him? Can you see him? I can. There he is again. Oh, now is this exciting or what? For a gardener it is. There he goes. He'll be back. I'm wondering when he's going to find my moonflower. I'm going to have a shed back here. And that was really neat and special. Oh, here is my Rose of Sharon that I got from a friend, a plant, a seed. And that's doing very well. It'll be great next year. My little Dutch girl's still hanging in here. And what do we have? But this morning was my joy of seeing this moonflower. Isn't it pretty? I'm trying to go up close to see. Isn't that just gorgeous? Thank you, Joan. And there's another one that's going to get ready to open. More black-eyed Susan. This is my red marigold garden. And then I have a clematis that I just started. I don't know. It's going to need some attention. There's a frog right there. Oh, he just hopped. With another one of my garden whimsies that I made, which was fun. That's my burning bush, and that is going to eventually go into this hole. Here is this is my vegetable garden, as you can see. Got lots of tomatoes. Oh, it looks, oh my gosh. That's the one thing that's, oh, did you see all of the frogs hopping? Running to the gardens. Run to the gardens, I say. There's one right there. Oh, they're just really hopping. We got lots of them. But look at that red tomato. It's almost red. Oh boy, I have a feeling that somebody is going to be coming over. There's another one just turning. Now, I got mine in late. The ones where the cabbage worms took over, that's broccoli. And it looks like I could pick some more broccoli. Climbing beans, tomatoes. Oh, there's another red one in there. I didn't think I was ever going to get them. You can just see through the mountain. This is broccoli. cabbage, my zucchini that got away from me. I didn't think it was going to produce anything. Let's see if there's anything else growing. They grow so fast. Oh, look at that. There's a bee. Whoops. Sorry, bee. Didn't mean to disturb you. Here's my, these are my cucumbers. And it looks like I have more cucumbers to harvest. Look at the size of this thing. They are called English cucumbers. And I put them on a stockade panel. Here are beans. I wonder if we got any green beans that these beans might be done. Because I've picked twice. There's a blossom. Oh, there's one green bean. There. Here's my beets. Oh, and right along where it's nice and dry, because I don't have enough soaker hose to put, that's where my onions are, red onions and winter onions. Here are sweet peas. Oh, and it looks like we've got ourselves a couple sweet peas, and don't mind if I do have one for a snack. There's more green beans. Now I should check these because I think there might be some more. And there. This is these are my peppers. And if you notice this, right here, this is the reason that I'm having problems with the chickens for 2.5 years. And if you notice, I have mini peppers. But the peppers are not just green peppers. This one will turn into a red one. And these that are tied up are cabbage. Yellow squash, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Wish I knew if one landed here. And then these are my carrots. And I'm going to check these beans. Yes, it looks like I'm seeing some beans that look like they need to be picked. Right here is one. Whoops. This is my first run at doing this. I guess I'll pick it. With the sun and everything. Maybe I can see if... I think I'm going to get more zucchini. And I already harvested one cabbage, and it looks like it might be growing back again. This one is ready. See, then you get side shoots of the broccoli, so I need to be picking them. There's another one. It's almost done, see? It really goes fast. And these little white butterflies that look so pretty, well, they're moss. And what they used to be was a cabbage worm. We don't like them. They lay eggs and make holes. Now, I wonder, oh, right in here, look in here, do you see? Right in here, that's my cauliflower. That's the closest I've come to growing good cauliflower. And I don't know, last year it didn't work. So, and here are more green peppers. I've got green peppers, I've got red peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers. Because I love peppers. Yep, I've got, looks like we're going to be picking a few beans. I bet if I turn the water on, we get some more. Oh, there's a group right there. Then I'm going to have to come back. Can you see them? I'm trying to see them. There they are. Okay. Now, you can hear the chickens, can't you? I just hope they don't come over to my yard. It really, I find it disrespectful. This is my personal opinion. Looks like I got a couple more sweet peas. Right there. And then we're just gonna, that's me. Then I just, for fun, I put, these are where some trees went down. I just, for fun, I put some Golden Glow there, and I'm going to try the trick with the Epsom salt to see if I can deteriorate this stump. So you come around, and this is the back of my property. So I have quite a bit to take care of, but it's been enjoyable. I found that there was a step underneath here last year during our centennial, our 125th. And then I came along and found it was all broken up. I guess there was a garage here at one time. So I went ahead and planted some moss roses. And there'll be more next year. And maybe make kind of like a little rock garden out of it. So I bet this garage was somewhere right around in here. And now I have lilacs there. Well, isn't that something that Lily is actually quiet? Maybe we can get a good look on. She's always on watch. She's always watching out for squirrels. Aren't you? There. I knew that happened. So now we've come back around the back. So here is a scan. My garden, trees. I'm going around. There's my vehicle. I keep it there in the shade. This is the back of my house. I have a little fire pit. And there's my sweet Mr. Fred. Well, his real name is Sir Frederick of Jonesboro. Isn't it, Sir Frederick of Jonesboro? Yes, you don't bark so much like Lily, but you're just a different breed. See, and there's Lily. She's always wondering, where are my squirrel friends? And she's saying, chickens, you better not come over to our yard, because I know I'm smelling one. So, hope you enjoyed this is my big, huge maple tree. I hope you enjoyed the show. It took longer than what I thought. I might have to put it on YouTube. There's kind of my little other garden center that I have. Let's go back and see if maybe we can find another hummingbird. No, it doesn't look. Lily, that's enough. We'll see how long she listens. Not long. At one time, years ago, we were going to make this a garden room. But then both of us got older. My mom and myself. So now I'm going to have a shed angled. And maybe build an archway to the shed and have some table and chairs. I think that would make it kind of neat. And then I'd have my garden. Let's take a look at this moonflower again. Let's end it with a hop. There goes a frog with this beautiful, and thank you, Joan, from Aberdeen. Isn't that just gorgeous? I've never, ever had one before. There's one that'll be ready to bloom. And here, of course, this time of year is black-eyed Susan time. And it looks really kind of nice in between the black-eyed Susan. Hope you enjoyed the tour.